Oh boy, do we have a treat today. My name is Chongish, and today we will look at two incredible builds. But before we do, make sure you're subscribed right now for more. Without further ado, I present to you Episode 2 of Valheim House Showcase. Both submissions today are dedicated to KUDOS. He's recently joined our community Discord and presented some absolutely outstanding builds. Amazing organisation skills here. I personally love having an organised storage, and this is ticking all the right boxes. I haven't seen anybody do this yet. Interested in how you got that little grayling in there. As they are on a dedicated server, this is all made legit. I think I've said on the previous episode, I love how the structure system works, making you build what you wouldn't usually build. It creates character and is very pleasing to the eyes when done properly. I bet that's a pain to refuel. Here we have the Dancing Grayling, a pub or bar made so that these Vikings can wind down and chill after a long day of building. It even has a side entrance with a room upstairs to rest your head. And what's this? A computer for someone to play Valheim? In Valheim? Interesting reinforcements. Is that what I think it is? I love these creative little buildings just outside, which serve no purpose but just to be aesthetically pleasing. And now for the main building. Look how grand it is. This is still an unfinished build, as you can see the scaffolding towards the top of the building. Gives you an idea of exactly how they built this house in the first place. As you can see, they're building around the trees, and from the last building tips video, we know that you get a pure anchor point from these trees at any point, allowing them to build much higher without the need of iron beams. item stands on top of your storage. Didn't think of that one. And using the yellow mushrooms as a light source? Even the plant pots are something I have not thought about. And I love the style of these farming patches. And believe it or not, KUDOS has pulled it out the bag again. Next up is Swamp Treehouse. Upon the dark and dingy swamp, here you can find a hearty table full of food ready for the mightiest of Vikings, and of course, Lord KUDOS. Loving the swamp board here, having a to-do list is always great. I do love how they've pushed the RP to the next level here, very creative. Remember, the tree acts as a pure anchor point, which is how they've been able to build up in the trees. Here we have the first dock I've ever seen built in the swamp. A harsh and risky environment, but with this sort of fortification, I don't think anything's going to get your boat. This is what conquering the swamp really looks like. KUDOS, you've taken this build to the next level. Here you can see the support coming out from the tree with core wood. Hopefully this gives you some inspiration on exactly what your next build should be, how to build a treehouse, and hopefully give you some creative ideas. I for one have seen at least 10 things I didn't even think to do in the first place. And that is all for episode 2. I hope you've enjoyed and you've learned something new today. Let me and KUDOS know what you think of his house in the comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.